Yo, what up, man? It's your boy 2020 here, man. It's been a minute since you seen your boy. Happy holiday. Happy holiday. Look, man, video's a long time coming. Should have been done it a long time ago, but you know, real life things happen. We have a tutorial on how to create custom t-shirts, or if you search by the algorithm, which I'm pretty sure you did, how to create custom attires, right? Now, I'm going to probably break this down because in my head, I always had a schedule that I wanted to drop custom attires, you know, like just custom wrestling gear. That's what I would name it, right? But if you're smart enough and you don't want to wait for that, you can actually take the same method that I'm showing you here and apply it to your entire wrestling god. You understand? Your creative warrior or creative wrestler, excuse me, or your whoever, like the alternate attires. You get what I'm saying? So take heed to that. Now, today in this video, we will be using Photoshop, right? We will be using Photoshop as usual. If any of my people don't have access to like Photoshop or GIMP or some type of photo manipulation program on their desktop and or Mac, let me know and let me, yo, Twin, can you do it for the cell phone? Like, can you do it on iPhone? Can you do it on Android? Can you do it on cell phone? Because can you do it mobily, right? Because I don't have a desktop, I don't have a computer, I don't have a laptop. Do it mobily so I can see how I can get it mobily. You get me? Just let me know in the comment section, you guys, and I will be happy to do that. We'll get that to you guys as soon as possible. Now, as you see, I got everything broadcasting right now. We're gonna go into Photoshop. Now, automatically, you know you want a t-shirt, right? So you know you want to upload it and save your image as a 512 by 512, all right? That's the default canvas that you do want for your image when uploading almost majority of everything that you want custom, right? So 512 by 512 we have here. We have an empty canvas. We have a transparent background, right? As you see right here, I actually have black as a background as well, because usually when I do my t-shirts, I'm usually gonna have a black t-shirt anyway, you feel me? But as you seen from the thumbnail, or hopefully by the thumbnail, you've seen I had a white t-shirt on. You get what I'm saying? So you can use any color that you want, but use your mind. Like, yo, say you want a green t-shirt, right? So you want a green t-shirt. I'm gonna create a new layer here. I'm gonna shift and I'm gonna hold up, press F5, and I'm gonna fill with green. So this is the green that I want my t-shirt to be. So now when I'm creating my design for the t-shirt and or hoodie, right? Because I put that in the description as well, you know how it will look. You get what I'm saying? So for this instance, because I don't want it to be a long video whatsoever, we're gonna go and we're gonna search up Bray Wyatt, right? We're gonna do a Bray Wyatt t-shirt. We could do a rest in peace Bray Wyatt. We're gonna do a Bray Wyatt t-shirt, whatever you want, like whatever design you want. If you want to make it from scratch, you can do that as well. You could just type in the text or whatever you got going on, put your picture on there. But Bray Wyatt, in this instance, we're gonna type in Bray Wyatt PNG, and then we're gonna find, usually, look, I'm gonna click on this this picture right here, right? It did it here as well, but usually when I look for a PNG image, right, you click on it and it, like here, right here, display will show white background. But when you click on it, you'll know if it's transparent when you get these little grid lines, right? Excuse me. When you get these little light gray and dark gray boxes, all right, that transparent background, right? So I'm gonna click on this image because this is the image that I'm gonna use, right? And wait, it didn't do it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let me go back. 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 Let me go back, right? So let's find that image. Here's the image here, and I'm gonna click on it. It's white. It didn't do it again. Let's click on this image and see if this is a PNG, right? It shows white here, but it should show transparent background when I click, right? You see how it loaded and it changes to a PNG? Those are the ones, I don't know what Google did a while ago, a long time ago, they changed it. So when you click on images, you want it to show white, but you want it to transfer to transparent. That's how you know you have a transparent image, right? Every image that I'm clicking on right now that I've clicked on is a transparent image. Now, you don't want to click on these images here, the images that automatically show transparent, because they're not transparent. All right, so I'm just putting you up on game. You understand? I'm putting you up on game. Like here, we got the Fiend down here. I'm going to click on down here, right? You see it was white and then it disappeared. It's transparent. You can save this as a transparent image, all right? Only as when you go to save as, you're going to save image as in WebP. You don't want those. You want PNG. So I'm going to click on this, and then I'm going to right click on this, and I'm going to, not email image. What the fuck? I'm going to save image as, and it should say save as type PNG image, all right? And then you would save it as such, all right? So once we have our image, we already have what we want to do. But before we get our image, of course, you want an idea, whatever your idea would be. Maybe you want Afro Thunder on your t-shirt, okay? Get Afro Thunder, go type in Afro Thunder PNG, and then that'll be your t-shirt, all right? So start with the idea. Now you want to start implementing your idea. You want to get whatever your image is, maybe whether you're getting it from the internet, whether you're getting it from your personal stash, whatever. You want a big booty bitch on your shit, you can do that as well. A big booty woman, if you will, you can do that as well. Just keep it, you know, make sure she's covered. You feel me? But we're gonna go with Bray Wyatt, right? So in this instance, I'm going to go to my images and I'm going to take Bray Wyatt and I'm going to drag him into Photoshop, right? So right here, I'm going to, you don't want like here, right? You don't want your image, your layer, your image, however you want to look at it. I'm going to go ahead and rasterize this. It's just by default. I do it that way so I can edit this image. You don't want your image to be outside of the bounds. You see, that's at the bottom is cool, but I don't like that either, right? But like the top, you see his head cut off right here at the top. You want the image inside of the canvas. So Control T, right, to resize your image, right? To resize it, to transform it, if you will, right? So I usually just bring it down just a little bit, right? And I always like to work in the middle of my canvas, right? So I'm going to bring this here about right there, right? About right there. That's the center. Boom. So as you see the bottom here, it's going to look like that on the t-shirt. This is what it's going to look like on your t-shirt, right? Now I'm going to put you up on game. I'm going to put a lot of y'all up on game. Now, this is what I want to use as my t-shirt image, right? But in addition, I also want to put text on there, right? So I'm going to go to text and then I'm going to use white text, right? I'm going to go to text and then hopefully I still have my font. I'm going to type let me in, right? Let me in with an exclamation point, right? So I'm putting you up on game, right? If you're watching this video, yes, let me in. We can go ahead and deselect, or excuse me, make the black t-shirt view, the black background viewable to make it seem like, okay, it's gonna be a black t-shirt. This is how it's gonna look on my black t-shirt once I upload it to WWE 2K23. But let me put you up on game, right? This is all fine and dandy. This is all fine and dandy. Now, mind you, just a side note, if anybody interested in like renders and you know, the portraits that you upload, it's the same way. Literally, all you do is get rid of this text here and you literally get rid of the background and you literally upload this some bitch. And you know, I think it's the same dimensions, but either or, let's get back to what we was talking about, right? I'm gonna put you up on game. Yes, you can save this just like this. Get rid of the black layer, save it as a PNG, export it as a PNG in Photoshop and upload it to your WWE account. Go in and download it from your image manager and you're good. You could do that. But what we're going to do, right, quite and simple, we're going to deselect, we're not going to show the text. We just want Bray Wyatt right now. We're going to go in, we're going to export this as, right, because I already have it saved, but I'm going to save it again, right, so I can upload it again. So you guys, just in case you guys don't know, we're going to save it as Bray. We're going to save it as Bray 2, right? Bray 2, you're going to export it. So what we want layers. We want layers. You understand? That's going to make the difference between a bronze creator and a diamond creator. Layers. You understand? So I'm putting you up on the game. I'm putting you up on game, right? So we have the Bray. We're going to deselect that. And now we're going to bring back the black background. Matter of fact, let's do green background just so we see what we're doing. Now we're going to bring our text back in, not right? So now we want our text and we're going to transform our text, or we want to resize it so it's big enough. Now in my instance, like right now, if I was doing it, I would probably hold shift and then go up and down, left to right, to make it to transform it as big as possible without going outside of the boundary, right, the canvas. And this is what I want. Let me in, right? So now you can be easily done and you can just save that as a PNG as well. But let me put you up on game even more. It's text, so you don't want it to just be bland. You feel me? You do want to load the selection, right, which is going to load everything in this layer, right? Let me in. You want to create a new layer. Well, you could create a new layer now or later, right? But create a new layer and you want to go to select and you want to go to modify and you want to expand. Now by default, I usually go 2. I don't go any greater than 5 depending on how big your image is. But in this instance, I'm going to go ahead and go to 5, right? I'm going to expand by 5. And on that new layer, you want to make sure your black background is selected, or whatever border that the color your border want. You want to create a border here. So I'm going to hold shift and press F5, press enter, and I'm going to deselect everything, right? And I'm going to take this layer and I'm going to put it below the let me in layer. Do you see how much detailed this has become? You get what I'm saying? So now this is how it will look on our hoodie, on our design, or whatever, right? So now that we have 2 layers, the let me in text layer, and we have the background, the shadow, the border, whatever you want to call it, we have that as well. Now we want to deselect this green layer. Now, if you have a black t-shirt, of course, you're not going to see the black border. You can make it a gray t-shirt, right? So let's make this a gray t-shirt, just so you know what you're getting before you actually save and upload, right? Let's make this gray so you do see the black border somewhat, you feel me? But we're done with the text. So now what we want to do is deselect our background, because you want to always export it as a transparent background unless you want the green background, black background, yellow background, red background, or whatever. You want it as a transparent background. That means the only thing that's going to be showing is what you have visible within your layer section right here, which is let me in the text, and then the border, the black border that we just created by selecting, loading selection, and then modifying by expanding on a new layer and then filling that layer with black. All right, so now we're going to just export this, because this is what we want, right? Export as, we want to export as, and we're going to always select nearest neighbor. You can select what you want. We got Bray let me in already, but I'm going to do it as 2, right? Because I already have it uploaded, and that's it when it comes to Photoshop. You're done. Now, of course, I can go in and get like some blood and splatter it somewhere. That could be a whole nother layer as well, but we just getting the basics out the way right now. All right, so now you want to go to WWE, and now you want to upload your images, right? So 512 by 512, that's the one you want to select. You want to go to Bray, well, I'm going to go to Bray 2, whatever your design is. I have folders and everything, you feel me? I'm going to upload Bray 2, right? That's the reason why I named it something different, because I already have for the thumbnail, I already have one image already uploaded, right? So now that we have that uploaded, now we want to hit 512 by 512 once again, and we want to upload our text. So how many other layers you can have? You can have 2 layers, you can have 1 layer, you can have 5 layers. It does not matter, but upload each one as its own individual file, so you have more control on what your finished product looks like. Like I told you, I put you up on game, you understand? Drop a like for that and a subscription, you feel me? Turn your notifications on all notifications, all right? Never mind those badass kids out there, you feel me? But let me in. It has now been uploaded. Now what we want to do, we want to make our way over to WWE 2K23, and we're going to go online, right? We're going to go to community creations. We're going to go to image manager, right? Image manager and incoming. I don't know what's up with this. I was okay, right? And here's the images, right? I'm going to download first image. It's taking forever to, it's taking forever to load up. I don't know what's the dealio with is today with it today. Let me in. We're going to download that as well. You want to make sure you always download your images so you always have them. Right now we want to back out, and now we want to go to that wrestler or that creator, a wrestler or that superstar that you want to apply the t-shirt to, and or the images to, and or the wrestling gear if you advanced and you understand what's going on, right? So we want to go to creations. We're going to go to superstar. I'm going to go to edit superstar, right? And I'm going to go to the same superstar in which I have in the thumbnail, right? We're going to go to look at all these different attires that I have. You understand? You're dealing with the GOAT right now. You understand? So we're going to go to decoy. Where is he at? Where is he at? What the hell is he at? Decoy. There he is. Decoy, right? We're going to go to decoy, and we're going to go to edit, because I want to edit him, right? Like, we're already done. Like, as you see, this is the finished product. Look at this. Look at this finished product. Now, mind you, this is the t-shirt, right? I'm gonna show you how to apply it and everything, but I added in my extra steps, like moguls, right? Look at the back, extra detailing, right? Moguls, because you just don't want a plain white t-shirt, right? DMS, the mogul syndicate, let me in. You got DMS down here at the bottom. You got let me in on his shorts. You got the M on the right arm, right? So, and then we're gonna go to attire, and now I'm gonna go to a new attire, because I already have this one, right? So I'm gonna go to edit attire. And this is one of the images that you see in the thumbnail. Now I want to go to clothing. Now I want to go to upper body. And like I said, you can do t-shirt, tank top, hoodies. It does not matter, but you just want the design, right? Now me and many other creators, they already have favorites already saved. Hopefully you do as well. Like I could literally use this shirt as well. I could use this shirt with the what is that, a baby angel, whatever that is, Cupid, whatever that is on the t-shirt. I can use that as well, but I am not. I'm going to actually use the t-shirt, which I could use this one. I didn't use this one just now. I used this one. All right, so we're just going to use this one, stick to the script. And now with material, I usually change my material depending on but for this instance I did use cloth instead of default. All right, and then my color, let me go ahead and set my color in. Now you want to set your color. I'm going to go white, right? Because we want to go white t-shirt. Now we want to go to images, custom images, And with me, I just go all the way down to the bottom. I'm gonna upload the Bray Wyatt. See, this is the difference in uploading Bray Wyatt with the text on it and uploading Bray Wyatt by itself and the text by itself, because now we can resize Bray Wyatt how we want, right? Hold your up and your right on the D-pad to get a equal transformation, right? Make it as big as possible. Now what I want is, this is great, but if you turn your guy, you see his arm is kind of faded. So you either want to hit the left on the D-pad to bring it in some, maybe go up and down a little bit on the D-pad to get you a good resolution, if you will, a good transformation, right? Go down a little bit. This is probably perfect, right? You want to press A or X on PlayStation, right? Another piece of gem that I do on all of my clothing that I found to be, it make my clothing look more realistic. Stay away from drop shadow, stay away from opacity. I used to, well, opacity is good depending on what color you use. Like if you use black, you could turn opacity down a bit and it'll look more realistic. But emboss is what I usually go to. Emboss, do not go over 40, right? So I'm gonna set it at 40, right? As you see, you can see the emboss right on the t-shirt. Make it look more real, right? Emboss, right? And now we're also going to go back because we're done with the Bray Wyatt. This is done. Like if you want a Bray Wyatt t-shirt, you're done. But if you want to add little bits and pieces to it, and mind you can always go back to your computer and or your cell phone, do another image, do another design, upload it to your account, and then come back to your created character and apply them, right? So for this instance, we're going to go back to custom images, right? Go to let me in. We just uploaded this, and now we want to apply the font, but we don't want the font to be the same size as the image, right? So maybe we want the font down here, right? Maybe we want it right here. Maybe we want it right here in his hands, right? So maybe we want it there, right? Let's do it here, excuse me, for this example, right? Transform with the D-pad, right? Resize and everything. Maybe we want it here, right? So left, right? That's probably good, right? Let me in, right? So now we want to do the same thing in embossing. Yes, I keep saying, right? I'm going to go up to 40, right? So look at it. It looks stupendous. You understand? Stupendous. Opacity, I'm not going to deal with that because we have white text with a black border on a white t-shirt. And then you're done. You're done. As simple as that. Now, I'm going to press start to save it. Make sure you save it. And usually if you crash when you're dealing with a whole bunch of images and everything, when you're creating your attire, because it was happening when the game first came out, you want to make sure once you you see I just done those two designs. Maybe you can just do one image. I would press start and then I would press start and then I would just back out. I would save it. I would do 2 steps, back out and come back in. You understand? So back and then I will save this, right? Save this and then I will come back in and continue if you have that issue of WWE keep crashing on you guys. It was like that early on, but we're going to go back in and I'm going to just show you guys the finished product in which I'm going to eventually use if this was the design that I wanted, which is actually this t-shirt here, right? This is a light heavyweight build attire. This is the finished product. Once you get to doing what you're doing, you can change your shorts, your bottoms, and as you see, my guy has let me in on the shorts. He has moguls on the back. It's the same, literally the same design. You understand what I'm saying? This right here, this tutorial alone will take your character, your creator wrestler or your superstar from a jobber, from counting the lights, to a superstar. You understand? Oh, y'all want to see him come out? All right, bet. Let's see him come out. All right, let's see him enter the arena. All right, you guys, I was gonna actually do the whole clip, but what we about to do, bro, I'm about to just go to the templates and I'm about to do it that way. You feel me? I'm about to just do it that way. Matter of fact, let's do my interests. Let me see. Let's do twin him. Let's do twin him. I don't know what my motions are. Okay. Play. Let's do it by 2. Right? So you see, this is how my guy looks. This is the custom t-shirt. This is a custom attire. This is how he looks. And we coming out, we using the Goldberg entrance. As you see, let me in t-shirt. I mean, now you're a GOAT. Now you're one of the greatest of all time. Now you're worthy of holding that undisputed championship or the heavyweight championship or whatever championship you have. You're worthy of actually holding it because you don't look like everybody else. You feel me? As you see, it looks great in the entrance. It looks great during the most important time of your match. You understand? To let people know who you are. But that right there concludes the video, you guys. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Drop a like, drop comments, share the video with your homie, that homeboy that keep wanting to play online with you, and it's like, yo, bro, your character's butt ugly. You understand? And understand this: less is more. Less is more. Till next time, it's be your boy Twin. You guys, look, man, be yourself or be everybody else. And I'm out. Peace.